It's a busy one. We got drilling, we got harvest. Hopefully this goes a little better than last time, a couple videos back. We started going and that chain on the side was kind of running up the sprocket. So we had to run back, get tools. I still have those tools if we have that issue again. So what we have here is kind of an older building site. Doesn't have the best quality grass, doesn't ton out very well. And part of the issue is it's been overgrazed, which is our fault. See, when we're calving and we start late winter, early spring, and so it's cold and sometimes it's muddy, we get those newborn calves and their mothers out here so they have more room to get them out of that sloppy manure, and it's healthier for them. But the issue is the grass hasn't had time to grow up, so then it starts getting chewed on before it's grown up, and we end up with a lot of weeds. I don't think the grass was the best quality out here to begin with. We're gonna be drilling some. We were gonna do it somewhere else, but we realized we had to go through two 16-foot gates where we wanted to go, and if you watched last video, this thing does not fit through a 16-foot gate. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and that's why we're drilling. Get this seed in the ground before the rain. Dad's finishing 80 acres of beans. We started a 160-acre field. We got half of it done yesterday after we finished another field. But then after that, Dad wants to go start and finish another 80-acre field, which 160 acres is a lot for our setup in one day. Especially when I'm not there to run grain cart, so Jeff's got a truck and run grain cart at the same time. Let's get her done. I don't think we're getting in the ground. This ground's too tough. Yeah, there's like not much weight on this packer wheel. We're gonna have to adjust that down pressure, which is just this thing. You just pick it up and move it. Should we go, so that was at 100. Should we go 200 or 300? Let's make it fun. We'll go 300. More power. So I gotta change that on 40 of these things, and we'll get back going. It's awesome because now there's manure everywhere. Well, I can tell the cows have been over here recently. Got some wet manure on me. I think that's better. Nice. Oh, there's definite. Oh, yeah, we definitely are putting some pressure down now. Uh-huh. I am having a blast. We're definitely not gonna have enough seed to do this whole thing, but we had 4 bags left and probably 2 bags worth inside the drill already. Put it somewhere right before rain where it could use some improvement. Oh, well, if you could feed in yourself, that'd be nice. It's a wild metal slappy. We're getting pretty dang close to running out. Grass seed doesn't flow very well, so I gotta pretty much push it all the way into the slot. Does some good. I know looking down in that slot there wasn't really much for moisture, so hopefully we do get this rain tomorrow and Thursday. Pastures are getting pretty thin too, so a rain would help everything, take away some of that risk of fire when people are harvesting. Sorghum's getting there. We'll be chopping that in probably 2 weeks. Run to the field, see how they're doing, see how much field we got left. I want to ask you guys something. Can you tell which leg hasn't seen sun all summer? If you think that's bad, you should see Brian's. I don't think they've seen sun since the one time we went to Florida like 9 years ago. Oh Nelly, 15, 20 acres. Maybe we won't be working till 2 a.m. There's tomorrow morning's job. We got a lot done for it only being 12:30. We probably only got about 30 minutes left of harvest on this field. Then we're moving 3 miles east and 2 miles south. In a bit of a low spot, so it's a little skewed, but those beans look beautiful. Nice, tall, a lot of pods, big pods. Good way to end out a field.
You're wasting my time.
Oh, you're welcome for the food.
Like a waste $5.
Yeah, that's because the people at County Fair, they really slap you, and they're like, you're like, man, that's a lot of slappies, and then they do one more slappy.
I know, and hey, you want to make a round while I eat?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Ow, I hit my head on the dang display.
Brutal. I just discovered something.
What'd you discover?
This chair isn't as comfortable. Okay.
Yeah.
There's tired.
Tired? Yeah, you got up somewhat early. Huh?
No, mainly it's because when I wake up at 3:30 to pee, it's like an hour and a half to get back to sleep because I just want to get going.
Fun fork.
Fork fun. Fork fun.
Is it good? Yes. You're welcome.
I thought you meant beans.
Oh.
Eh.
I didn't make it, so it doesn't hurt my feelings. Those are some dry beans.
Yep.
Maybe we should run a hose on them before we take them to town.
Nope. Just got through the worst of it. That looks like silent. They can hear me from here if I tell the story.
Are you going to tell it with your mouth full?
No. Did I ever tell you about the time I was combining corn in this field and I could see some stuff running ahead of me? I couldn't tell for a little bit. I thought they were turkeys, but then I finally got close enough once to them. It was 4 coyotes, 4 of them in this field, and they were just running ahead of me in the road.
Right there's the home farm, so we're really close to home. We run the 3/4 on this section, so it's nice having all that land right close to home. A lot of farmers know beans don't like wet feet. They don't like sitting in water when it's too wet. So a lot of times your lower spots are your poorer yielding spots. This year, every one of our high yielding spots is in a low spot where a little bit more water washed in. Just like in here, you can see there's a little green, there's a little more weed pressure because of that extra moisture. But the beans did so much better in these low spots this year. I think by the time we finish the rest of that, just 2, maybe 2 and a partial more passes. We'll have just enough to fill that truck, get moved to the next field. About a 10-foot sliver left, and we'll be done with another 160-acre field. Getting hot out here. Just grinding through the acres. That one looks kind of full. I suggest not getting picked up with that one.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. You know it's fine when it looks normal under the tarp. Good gracious. Here's where we were drilling yesterday. We got from that fence to about right there. And the field is just another half-mile south. Hi, cows. And here we are. That looks dry. That's gonna be dry. We're gonna be shelling some beans. Gotta make yourself skinny sometimes. Bring Jeff to the full truck and then we'll finish this field. Oh, slap my rear and call me Shrek, because I got some swamping. Howdy. This is pretty much the hilliest piece of land we got. About 100 feet that way, the hill in the middle was so high I couldn't see the truck. As you know, in this part of South Dakota, it's pretty dang flat. So it's kind of a little switch up. Can't say I like it. Adds a little bit of different feel to the farming. I drove through Iowa last weekend and some of that stuff looks just scary to farm. Steep stuff. Wow. You can put tools and stuff in there. If you've never seen soybean roots up close, let's a look at them. See these little balls? Those are called nodules. That's how the soybean plant fixes its own nitrogen. It actually doesn't do it, but it forms a symbiotic relationship with a type of bacteria that sucks up nitrogen from the air, turns it into ammonia, and gives it to the plant in exchange of sugars. Makes a big old ball. Pretty neat. Squish. That's some dusty crap. We're already halfway down this field, but it is 4:30. Probably gonna be another only 2 hours, I bet. But then if we get done early with this field, we probably gotta start the next field. And there's a big hole and you can't do nothing about it because you're catching on the fly. Oh, what'd that scale ticket look like you took in?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. About, I'll tell you later.
Okay. I'm sure I've missed a comment or two of people asking why I put that down all the time. It obviously would increase a little wear on that bushing right there from flipping up and down. One time I was trying to get out of the way and there was a line of trees right there, and all of a sudden I looked back and I was slapping a few small branches with that unloading auger. I can be slightly forgetful sometimes, so I just rather put it in and out every single time versus running the risk of just running it into something and smashing it. I did not expect to get that much done in that amount of time. I'm guessing we're gonna even poke into that last field. We got one field left after this of beans. Let's see what we got today. Baby back ribs. I gotta imagine that that's just kind of all they got at wherever Jeff's getting these, because I don't see Dad asking for the baby back rib flavor. He's more of a, I bet you he'd enjoy some ruffles. Here's mine, a banana. Tractor cab floor temperature banana. You just don't get a break today, Jeff. Just go, go, go.
Yeah.
You think he's going to want to try to finish that next field too?
Yeah, get a good start on it.
When's it supposed to rain tomorrow? Noon.
Roughly. Better probably start around 10.
You're not a weatherman? Okay.
No, I don't lie.
These beans are scratchy on the leg. I can about guarantee we're not gonna fit in this next gate, but I can about guarantee that Dad's gonna really try. Hello. I tell you what, in the last 2 years, the amount of random vehicles driving by waving has increased a lot. A little bump and grind action, but we did her. Looks like some nice beans. Hi, cows. So these are tomorrow morning. Get that drilled and hopefully get a nice rain. Our pastures are needing it. We're getting real close to moving the cows off the pastures, but it'd be nice if that grass could be extended another couple weeks. Thank you all for watching and commenting, liking. It means a lot. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Melon.